Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Canada Games Center for Under 14 Girls Provincial Championship action. It features the Blizzard. They are in the navy jerseys, taking on the black and orange of the Capers 14 under T1 division. Dan Hobson along for the call. Delighted to be here. Johnson back to serve as a service error to start things off for the Capers. There's the first contact by Pluta. There's the set. Chance to finish. Kokaki gets it over. Oh, she blocks that, denies it. She read that perfectly. Got her hand up there to score the point. Defoe will back to her service line here, even at ones. First contact, Conley. Chance for the finish there. Battle along the net once again. Carey being called this time against Kokaki. And that will be an interesting matchup. Conley, number 15 versus Kokaki, number 18. 2-1, Blizzard lead. Second serve, or pardon me, the second pass. My apologies. Goes down to the floor. A 3-1 lead here for the Blizzard. Boudreau with the serve. Might have been going out, but they didn't take a chance. Big hit there by Giffen, and scores 4-1. So Giffen, Lorad, Conley, Johnson, Oreskovich, and Boudreau the starters. McDonald, Pluta, DeVoe, Kokaki, Pike. And the birthday girl, Ryan. We'll talk about that in this broadcast. Ticks the tape, and as it ticked the tape, it started going down, so hitting the floor was Pluta to try to keep it alive, and unsuccessful. 5-1 the score. We also going to have in this broadcast an interesting story. I'm not sure if you guys had a chance to watch a little bit of the pregame and saw the players wearing superhero jerseys. We will talk about that on our next break in the action. 6-1 the score. Boudreau puts it into the net, so the Capers get a point. 6-2. Kokaki back to serve now. Hoping maybe to find a hole to get a service ace and climb back into this one. There's the first touch by Lorad, and she did not look comfortable after that left her hands. The reaction of the body, English spoke of that. It's 6-3. Serve from Kokaki's up once again. First touch, Lorad. Giffen just trying to sneak it over. Capers were there. Big shot by Puta. And you hear that as the sick sound of the thud hitting the hand, hitting the ball, and showed no mercy for the ball to score a point, making a 2-point game, 6-4. Conley. This time Oreskovich was in the same ballpark. They were in the area. Miscommunication results in a point and a 1-point lead now here for the Blizzard, 6-5. Boudreau first pass goes towards the back. Can Oreskovich get it over? Yes, she can. Here's a free ball here for the Capers. And the point will go to the Blizzard as the Capers touch the net. It was DeVoe that did it there for the Capers. 7-5. Lorad. Serve is on its way. Handcuffs Pluta and to the back. Big cheering contingency. Big fan support here for the Capers. You may see them in the background with their Go Capers Go signs and wearing the orange. They need them now. They're down by 3. Service ace for Lorad. Does she have another one? Birthday girl Ryan, first touch. Kokaki from the back, Pluta. There's the set. Conley trying to find the back corner, denied there by Pluta. Big swing there, Lorad stops that one. Tight towards the net. Conley did a good job just to keep it going. Can she hit it over? No, not on her second chance opportunity, but she just barely kept it alive, kept it inside the antenna. Seconds before that rally came to an end. Pike serving now for team down by 2. Well, make it down by 3. She drives that into the net. They make it 9-6. Giffen back to serve. First contact there, Kokaki. Pike sent over the rest of the way by Ryan. And Ryan finds the hole. Boudreau read it perfectly, but the bottom fell out of that one to score the point. It gets 9-7. Here's the team captain, McDonald, serving now for the Capers. Larad, Johnson, Oreskovic, and off the hands of Pike into the back for the point. To make it 10-7. Oreskovic after that nice shot to score the point. Now hoping to get another point. This time from the service line. Ticks the tape. That's tight towards the net. Chance to finish for Pluta. And into the net it goes. 11-7. And that sails deep to the back as it goes long. 11-8. Once again, I'm sure that her teammates wish her a happy birthday. Ryan back to serve, as well as her friends and family watching back online, either in Cape Breton or around the World Wide Web. Touches that one again. Ryan, big swing on his way from Kokaki. And Oreskovic has no answer. 11-9. A hush breaks over here at court 3. Ryan goes deep. Service error makes it 12-9. Blizzard still leading this one. Conley puts it up. Ryan. Actually, it was going to be Pluta there. Big finish here by DeVoe. Goes out of bounds. Tried to tuck it in the sideline, but it was not in the cards that time. 13-9. Kokaki first touch. Hit over the rest of the way by DeVoe. Here's a free ball. Oreskovic. Griffin with the set. Boudreau tried to finish. Denied there by the Capers. Boudreau, another chance over the block. Successful. Reverse it sides. DeVoe finds the hole. Cross court. Shot. Gets the kill. And the all-important point. 13-10. Pluto, who has a big kill here so far in this one. Back serving. Johnson. Larad! Inside the sideline. Tic-tac score. 14-10. I'll tell you what, folks, the passing is precise in this one for both teams so far. 14-10. Float serve by Johnson. Ryan handcuffed. Scramble mode, the first contact. Not going well. A timeout called here by the Capers. As I was saying off the top, you might have saw the pregame warm-up with the superhero jerseys. The Capers 1400 T1 supports Caleb's Courage. Now, I know I'm going to ask people are going to say, what is Caleb's Courage? For those that are not in the Cape Breton area or maybe haven't known in the area. Anyway, he is a superhero. His name is Caleb MacArthur. In April 2014, on his 3rd birthday, Caleb was diagnosed with neuroblastoma, a rare form of childhood cancer. For 11 months, Caleb battled this dreadful disease like a superhero with tremendous strength, support, and courage. Caleb loves superheroes and he eagerly dressed up as a different hero every day. He remains an inspiration to all who knew him, and his story continues to capture hearts and change lives. To celebrate his incredible life and legacy, Caleb's parents, Mike and Nicole, established a fund, Caleb's Courage, as we're back underway. I just want to finish this because it's a really great story, to assist local families of children with cancer and other serious of life-threatening conditions. And talking to the Capers team today would have been his birthday. So if you want to find out more of Caleb's Courage story, legacy, visit www.calebscourage.com. Got a great rally going on, a big finish, and the shot that goes to the back. Pike licking her chops, trying to get it in that corner, and it sailed too far deep. 16-11. Takes the tape. Boudreau trying to will it over, and to no avail. 16-12. Kokaki, who's had one kill for sure here so far in this match. Griffin with the set. Oreskevich takes off and scores. 17-12. Haven't really seen a lot here of that in the championships, but she just took off. 1-2 up in the air. Big swing from Oreskevich. Pluta, first touch. DeVoe. She gets the return pass. Pluta was flat-footed. It just swatted it nonchalantly over. Tickled the tape. And the Blizzard had no response that time. 17-13. The serve from Pike, it's on its way. And a service ace. You saw the dance there. Of course, that's traditional with this Capers teams throughout the championships. Some of them do like the old bowling pins that just fall down. So service ace for Pike, and she got another one on the board in that category. Racking up the old points here from the service line. Pike, but most importantly, making it a 2-point game, 17-15. Well, wasn't in the cards for the third time. Two straight service aces, follows it up with a service error. And they start to try to climb back into it. They've got it to within 3 points now, 18-15. Giffen puts it up now for the Blizzard. And Kokaki sends it to the far side wall and out. Blizzard scored a point, up by 4, 19-15. Well, pretty well teams now exchanging service aces, service errors, as the service ace previously bear by Giffen. Now she gets the service error. McDonald hoping to get the Capers back, and Lorad favored her arm and hit her elbow, and she's trying to shake that off. So McDonald hopefully to break the script here of service ace, service error. Let's see if she can. Oh, she's going to follow it up with a service ace of herself as Giffen unable to get there. She dove, swan dive for it, and hit it well out of bounds. 19-18, a chance to tie on this possession. Johnson comes over. Conley and Oreskevich, too close for comfort, and the coach off the bench there for the Blizzard saying, ladies, you got to talk, so that doesn't happen. The lack of talking have caused this to be a tied game at 19. And once again, Conley coming over, and now the Blizzard coach, as the Capers have done some great work to climb their way back in and have actually taken the lead here. And the Blizzard will call a timeout to try to settle things down. They look a little discombobulated even before they could get transitioned into offense, unable to get communication and get on the same page. So the coach will call things off here and try to cool the jets. I mean, call their troops over is what I meant to say. And try to get on the same page and figure these mistakes out. This is the wrong time in the set to all of a sudden come off the tracks, and that's what has happened here for this Blizzard team. Now they're trailing by 1, 20-19. McDonald with the serve. Griffin. Johnson coming way back. Take it off Conley. Well defended. Pluta right there. Pluta gets a return pass. Johnson. Great work. She actually even tripped over Gifford. Here's a free ball. Can it be taken advantage? No, Ryan will hit it over. Here's a free ball now for the Blizzard. Oreskovich. Oh, nice spot for her to put it. And a good diving effort there by McDonald, but couldn't keep it alive. And that scores a very big point for the Blizzard, and it ties things at 20-20. Ball from Oreskovich is up, and indecisiveness by Kokaki. She was thinking, am I going to let this go? Is this going to sail out of bounds? Uh-oh, it's going to come and stay in bounds. I better play it. And hits it harmlessly, too, out of play. Can it be kept alive there by Pluta? No, she hit it over. Going to be called for 4 hits. And now the Capers call timeout. So the Blizzard, good timeout to get on the same page, and now they've gone on a run, 22-20. The Capers call their timeout. Close match here on court 3. Day number 2 of the under-14 Provincial Championships. Folks, if you're using social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all that, and you're taking pictures, feel free to. Volleyball Nova Scotia, the website says you can, and they actually encourage it. But if you're going to post them, use the hashtag NSChamps. That's capital N, capital S, capital C, and then HAMPS. Hashtag NSChamps to talk about these championships. Feel free to post anything on the Volleyball Nova Scotia Twitter. Well, here it is, red zone for both these teams now of 22-20. This is where it gets tough to score points. Pluta, big hit. Oreskovich with the denial. Griffin, set. Johnson takes off. Kokaki with a big stop. Set over there by Pike towards the back, but it's too far back and out. Take what the defense gives you was the idea there for the Capers, but they were unable to tuck it in, that back line. 23-20. Kokaki, difficulty again, and starting to show some frustration. Here it is, set point. Pike. Kokaki. Tight towards the net. Nice work by DeVoe just to get it over. Boudreau takes off right into the net. And it smacks the ball in disgust, 24-21. Happy birthday to you, Miss Ryan. She's back to serve. That's the best you're going to get for singing out of me, folks. She's hoping here to... That's what she was hoping for. Good result. She got it in between Boudreau and Larad. They pat each other on the back after the play. 24-22. If anything, they could get this other point. They need a couple of points here to maybe get this to a couple of extra rallies. 23 now for the Capers, and the Blizzard call timeout. 24-23. Back and forth we go. Good attendance here at court number 3. Here for this one. This and court number 1, which is not being used right now, has stands here in it, so. And there may be a few more room to get some more people into seats here for this one, but getting close to be standing room only. A lot of parents of the players here standing up here. And this has been a good one. Passing has been great. Shot making has been great. and they've been tight, and they've gone back and forth. This has been a delight. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am here, wherever you're watching on Volleyball Nova Scotia. Presented by Bell 5 TV1. Live stream. Ryan here for the tie. Have the Blizzard figured this out? Conley, as it ticked the tape, but Johnson will hit it over. Here's a free ball. Pluta, McDonald, Krokaki, but Larad was there. Conley takes off towards the back, denied by Pike. Pluta scores, tied. So if anything, we're gonna have an extra couple rallies. You have to win by 2, and it's 24-24. Rally, Ryan puts it up. Probably say, I'll remember my birthday here in Halifax. Do it very well. Conley fight along the net. It is blocked, and it goes out of bounds, 25-24. And now they have a chance to serve this out. Conley got all of it. Blocked there by the Capers, but it goes out of bounds. Here it is, set point. Ryan. DeVoe goes back. Oreskevich, Gifford. Boudreau takes off, finds a hole. Pluta gets there. Kokaki, here's a free ball now here for the Blizzard. Boudreau through the block, but Ryan right there. Pluta. Kokaki over the wall there of Conley. Boudreau, pardon me. There's Larad to the back. And they're going to call it in. There was hesitation by both teams. Both of them thought, the Capers thought it was out, the Blizzards thought it was in. Robbie McLeod with the call to indicate that the Blizzard have won this first set 26-24. Fantastic game between these teams. And we'll go to a second set here, and this is a big one here for the Capers. And a very happy Blizzard team. Robbie McLeod, of course, wanted to take his time with this one. Lone official, he's the top official. There's no bottom official. There's just him right up top there, the referee stand. Wanted to take his time to think it over and made the call. The Blizzard sort of celebrated, and then they hesitated, and the Capers reacted, and it's a little bit of drama there in that first set. Blizzard still happy. All of a sudden, this Caper crowd that are to the back of the court, they're a little bit quiet and maybe a little bit shell-shocked. There's lots of fight there in this team, of course. But let's give both teams credit. That was a fantastic first set. If you're a volleyball fan, as much as I am, I know you are, or maybe you're just watching because it's your, relatives playing here and you couldn't be able to make it to Halifax here for the weekend. That was a fantastic set, folks. Hats off to both teams. Passing was good. As I say, you get to this level, sometimes you don't see as much kills as you'd like as you see in university level, but they put on a good show, both these teams have. So second set to get underway. Looks to be McDonald, Gallant, Dixon. Players waving towards their fans. McKinnon out here. We'll go over this lineup here for the Capers in just a couple of seconds. So once again, it is Cameron, Gallant, McKinnon, McDonald, Dixon, and Kennedy. Giffen, Kolenko, LeBlanc, Frappier, Robbie McLeod going over the numbers, Daniel, and Hoig for the Blizzard. To start this second set, Robbie McLeod making his way up to his eye in the sky, his perch, whatever you want to call it. Blows the whistle, set 2 underway. Little scramble play here by the Capers, but they do get it over. Giffen with the set. Big swing on his way from Hoig, and that's denied there by Kennedy. Going to be sent back over, but it's going to be a double hit called against the Capers, and the Blizzards get the point. Giffen, the team captain here of the Blizzard, serving for her team up by 1, and they're up by 1 set. Hoping to put a nail in the coffin of this one. And they'll score once again to make it 2-0. Giffen once again. Puts the ball up. Dixon going to be called for 2 hits as she pretty well caught the ball, then tried to play it. That's 2 hits. And that scores again there for the Blizzard, and they're up by 3. Kennedy. McKinnon. Cross-court pass to Gallant. Now the set. Finish here. Daniel took off. Big swing. Trying to tuck it in was Cameron, but she puts it out of bounds, trying to find the spot there to tuck it inside the sideline. Not in the cards that time. 4-0 run here to start this second set here by the Blizzard. Wanting to make it a big 5-0 lead here. Good passing here by the Capers, but they'll put up a free ball here for the Blizzard. Giffen. Daniel takes off. Right to Dixon. Easily handled. Take it off for the back. Kennedy, but it sails to the back. 5-0. Anything from the Capers bench in terms of a timeout? No, play continues on. Weather the storm, says the coach. Kennedy. Over hits. Sent over. Free ball. Here's an over hit that hits the antenna. So the Capers finally get on the board here in the second set. 5-1. McKinnon. Float serve. Right on the line. 5-2. You could sort of see she was aiming for that. She moved just a couple of steps over just before the serve. See if she goes to that side once again. This one's a little more towards the middle of the court. Easily paid. Giffen. Hoig. Dixon right there. There's the set. Take it off. Gallant. Off the block. And missed there by Hoig and Daniel. Both of them were going for it, and it lands in between them. Capers scored a point. 5-3 now. Daniel first contact. Back comes Frappier from the back. And it didn't have enough musher to get over, was Kaleko. Was just hoping to get it over, couldn't. It's now 5-4. Teams getting runs once again. Anything you could do, I could do better. You go on a big run of multiple points, we can too. Daniel punched over. Kennedy. McKinnon. Sent over there by Cameron. Here's a free ball. Giffen was actually going back towards the end line with that one on the first contact. And just like that, the big run that the Blizzard had has gone by the wayside. We're even at 5s. Speaking of 5, McKinnon once again serving. Ticks the tape, scores the point on the ace. And there's nothing really Daniel could do about that once it ticks the tape. It's anyone's guess where it goes. You just got to react quickly, and Daniel was just nothing she could do about that. 6-5, their first lead here of the second set. McKinnon keeping it alive. There's the block by McDonald. Capers score again, 7-5. What a run. Run here by The Blizzard followed up by a 7-run here by the Capers. Opening ended here was Hoig there. Capers getting back, but this is a little bit scrambled. And the thing is, on your first pass, if you are set going back towards the end or towards the side, you're going to have to hurry up to get back to defend. So sometimes, you know, the first pass really important. You see why? Look at that, fine in the hole, Hoig. Hoig, you like that, says the Blizzard. That was bad, I know. 7-7. First touch, Dixon. A hit over this way, Cameron. Here's a free ball here for the Blizzard. Giffen with the set, Daniel takes off. Over the block, right to Dixon in the back. Couple players converge, hit over the rest of the way by Glenn. Here's another free ball here for the Blizzard. There's the set. Take it off, low blow. Into the net. Eight, 7. Make that 9-7 as a hitting error against the Blizzard. Blizzard having difficulty. Big point up here. Just like that, it's a 1-point game. Could have been a 3-point game, but into the net it goes for Gallant. 9-8. A chance to tie in the hands of Daniel. Oh, nice dive and a dig there by Dixon. Capers do send it over. Here's a free ball. Set by Giffen. Oh, take it off Koleko, but well out. No touch. Scores the point for the Capers. And it's back to a 2-point lead for them. 10-8. Oh, hitting error there by Hoig. Apologizes to her teammates as well as LeBlanc. 3-point game now, 11-8. First contact, Hoig. Griffin, Kolenko. Tried to do the pancake, but to no success was Gallant. Late reacting to the ball, hitting the floor. Tried to get her hand flat to keep it alive and couldn't. Blizzard get the point. 11-9. Frappier serve is up. First touch by McKinnon. There's the set. She gets out of dodge there as Dixon will get it over the rest of the way. Will that have enough muster to get over? Nice angle and a nice play there by Kolenko. Big shot on its way there by Dixon towards the back. There's the set. Trying to tip it over the wall there was LeBlanc. Unsuccessful. Dixon once again towards the back. Blizzard get there. Here's another free ball. McDonald. Dixon. Shot. Scores right down the line. Get the pass. Wound up. Big swing right on the line. Big score, that was the 3-point lead as McDonald serving here for the Capers. Kolenko. And it's going to be a double hit. And the Blizzard will try to cool the jets of this Capers team and call a timeout. 13-9 the score here in the second set. First set went to the Blizzard 26-24. As the scorekeeper with the scoreboard down at the court level shows everybody in the building and to you at home, of course, might not be able to see it, but it is 13-9. The Capers on top of the Blizzard. Well, we're getting into the nitty-gritty, the weeding out, and things starting to become a little less foggy than what they were at the start of the championships yesterday. This has been a dandy. These teams giving it their all here. The under-14 provincial championship up for grabs. These teams just try to get themselves into the qualifying round of that. So there's lots up for grabs, and right now it is the Capers in control by 5, 14-9. As the team captain for the Capers, McDonald, serving. Oh, big hit, but right in the net, Koleko. She took off and got all of it, but didn't clear the tape, and right into the net. And it is a 6-point lead, 15-9. Capers trying to get it to a third set. Boy, the bottom fell off of that. Giffen quickly reacting to get it over. Nice ball control here by the teams and quick reaction. Take it off once again was Koleko. They got a piece of it, the Capers did, but not enough. Koleko showed she's got some big swing. LeBlanc, 15-10 now. And not what the doctor ordered for LeBlanc and the rest of the Blizzards. A 6-point lead now, 16-6. Dixon has been pretty good. She has been digging out. They've been hitting the ball to the back there on the potential attacks there for the Blizzard. Serving here. Daniel, but she has to get out of town. Can Hoyt keep it alive and keep it inside the antenna? Yes, she does. Great work by her, but it's a free ball here for the Capers. Set over there by Cameron Daniel right there. Johnny on the spot with a big hit by Hoyt, but she kind of just jumped and hit. She didn't get a chance to take for a runoff and go towards the net to try to get it to go down. So that just sailed towards the back. 17-10. Daniel first pass. Giffen. It's up for grabs. And Koleko into the tape. Coach pretty well saying what I'm saying. You got to take off. You can't just jump up in the air and try to go for the kill. You got to take maybe 1 or 2 steps, or it's going to sail, or you're not going to get it to go where you want. Anyway, it's an 8-point game. First touch by Hoyt. There's Daniel. Sent over the rest of the way by Koleko. Dixon once again. McDonald. Ball up for grabs. Who wants it there? Gallant there for the Capers. Gets it over. Another free ball up. Tried to reverse hands there with Hoyt, and into the tape and down. (19-10). Capers leading. This is a big point. They definitely don't want to get it to double digits. Daniel ducks as it sails to the back. Good team call there. Daniel, of course, has to rely on her teammates. They see the line better. As Daniel was inside, of course, the in line, the back line, of course. So the teammates said it was out, and it was a good call. Set by McDonald. Take it off McKinnon. Was there a deflection? Yes, there was, and they get it to score. 20-11. Might have also got into the line. It was well close. It was so struck so well by McKinnon. It had heat on it. Kennedy. Speaking of heat, too much that time. Service air. 20-12. Blizzard fans try to get behind Giffen, and she goes back to serve here, court 3. Dixon first touch. Not really a good pass. Hit over the rest of the way by Cameron. Here's a free ball here. Blizzard. Giffen. Daniel. Dixon once again. Right there. How many digs does she have in this match? Must be up in the double digits for sure. Hoyt taking off just a little bit. Didn't get much on it. Another free ball here for the Blizzard. Daniel over the block. Dixon once again. Boy, she's got some great possible potential libero skills later on if she chooses to play university collegiate ball. Rally on here. Court 3. Take it off. Big swing by Cameron. Sent back over. Almost a collision. Giffen will have to send it over. Here's a free ball here for the Capers. McDonald. Gallant to the back. Denied. Big swing by Daniel. Didn't get much in terms of jump from her feet, but was a line drive, low to the net, and no answer. Makes it 20-13. Best rally of the match between these teams. Oh, the battle fell out. McDonald diving to keep it alive. They get it over, the Capers do. Here's a free ball. Daniel do her half best to get it over. Almost found the hole. Actually did it. Dixon, who has been pretty well the roll age relief person here for the Capers. Being that first contact, they've been going towards the back, and she's been digging. She, as I said, she's got to be in double figures and digs. There's an amazing job there by Daniel just to keep it alive and then put it towards the middle. And Dixon, who has been playing fantastic here in the second set, unable to come up and dig that to keep it alive. So we have a timeout. 20-14. Blizzard on a run. Capers trying to put the kibosh to that run. Just past 12 o'clock here on the East Coast of Canada, Halifax, Nova Scotia. This is the Volleyball Provincial Championships. Girls under 14 action, and what a game it's been. Dan Hobson along for the call. Drew DeMocus is our producer and camera operator of the Bell 5 TV1. Drew Gladley here. You're watching on the Volleyball Nova Scotia website. Delighted you could join us here for this great match between the Blizzard and the Capers. You can tell that these teams are great. Technical skills, the passing's fantastic, and it has been a beauty. Cameron takes off, but drives into the net. 2015, and they're climbing back into this. It was almost like a 9-point deficit there for the Blizzard, and now they've got it down to 5. Dixon, first pass. Cameron goes back. Gallant. Gifford for the Blizzard. Sent over there by Daniel. First touch, Kennedy. Taking off, McKinnon! Boy, she got some great heat. She tried to go cross court. No touch as it went way out of bounds, but McKinnon, she's got some swing. She's got some power. We saw it there, but maybe was anticipating a potential block, but it was well out of bounds. That would have almost ended up in courts 1 and 2. McKinnon will set this dive. Big swing. Was supposed to come from Glant, but she shakes it, goes into the net. And don't look now, a 9-point game is now a 3-point game, 20-17. Blizzard took the first set, 26-24. They're hoping maybe to close it out here and prevent that third set. McDonald handcuffed. Service ace, 20-18 now, Blizzard. Still continuing this great run, 2018. Oh, we talked about how great Dixon has been at digs here, and that one just fell a little bit short. And don't look now, 9-point deficit down by the wayside, 20-19. Big point up for grabs. Will it be red zone for Blizzard or red zone for both teams? Let's see. Sent over, free ball from the back. LeBlanc, Giffen with the set. Daniel over the block. Dixon gets it, digs it, but it's going to be a free ball here for the Blizzard. Griffin gets it over. Here's a free ball here. Capers. And big swing by Cameron. Giffen getting over there. And a little bit of indecisiveness. It looks like they were trying to go for Frappier, but Hoyt decided to take it instead. It did not have really good positioning. It sent it towards the sidelines. And it makes it 21-19. The Capers leading the Blizzard. McKinnon, we've seen some big swing from her. At the service line. She digs that one out. Dixon once again hitting the floor. She's done a lot of cleaning. She's done a lot of sliding on this floor. Dixon has, and she goes once again, but this time it's too far out of her reach. As the Blizzard score again. And it makes it red zone for both teams here. Getting into the nitty-gritty. First set was tight, this one's tighter. 21-20. Cameron. Kennedy. McDonald to the back. Griffin with the set. Take it off. Was LeBlanc. denied there by the Capers. Now they'll just send it over. It looks like they almost found the hole, but it's dug out there. Battle along the net. Rally on. The bullpen of the Blizzard up, cheering now. McKinnon, nice long rally. That's Doug. Hoig goes over. Daniel, one-hand punch, finds the corner again. The score, the point, 21-21. And at one point they were down by 9. It almost got to be a double-digit lead here for the Capers. That is gone by the wayside. 21s apiece. Hoig serving. And the Blizzard go ahead, 22-21. On the service ace by Hoig. Capers want to freeze Hoig. Call time out. What a match, ladies and gentlemen, it has been here on court number 3. Time for everybody maybe to go to the refrigerator, get a drink and get a little bit of breather of this one. Watch the final moments here. The Capers volleyball team that's just below our broadcast location up top here, the Canada Games Center, trying to get behind their other club. Of course, there's a big Capers volleyball club that they have up there in Cape Breton. They have like several teams here at the championships, and one of them is trying to get behind the other ones here. They're here cheering them on. The Blizzard fans here also trying to make noise. Handcuff was Kennedy. Timeout didn't really freeze Hoig at all. Another service ace for her. 23-21. They're 2 away from putting the end to this one. Even some of the Storm team is coming in to take a look at the end of this one there. Into the net. And here it is. What a turn of events. Set point, 24-21. Blizzard have a chance to finish this off. Kennedy, McKinnon. Sent over there by McDonald. Here's a free ball. Giffen. Can Daniel get there in time? Yes, she can. And it goes off the Capers players towards the sidelines. And the Blizzard storm right onto the court in celebration after they were basically a cardiac kid in this one. 25-21. They take the set and the match. And at one point they were down by as much as 9. What a turnaround it was for them. Teams shake hands. That was a fantastic match here on day number 2 of the Under-14 Provincial Championships here from the Canada Games Center. And congratulations to the Blizzard, but the Capers, give them a pat on the back. Well played, best game here so far on this court, so far here at the championships. And you know, the thing is, I remember in sports, been doing this a little bit of a while now, and last year I had a chance to meet Sean Woodworth, who is the coach of the Western Hurricanes in Nova Scotia Major Bantam Hockey League, and he just said to me, Dan, in sports, some teams got to win and some teams got to lose, and that's the, you know, harsh reality of sport. And the Capers played very well, but they came up the short end of the stick against the Blizzard, and they had the lead at one time and just unable to finish off the Blizzard here. So once again, 25-21 and 26-24, the Blizzard wins this 2-0. So we want to thank everybody for tuning in to the live stream here on Volleyball Nova Scotia. For my producer, Drew DeMocus, my name is Dan Hobson. Thank you for tuning in. So long, and we will have more continuing action here from the Under-14 Provincial Championships for the Canada Games Center coming up in just a couple of moments. At 12:40, we have our next game. We'll talk to you then. So long for now.